Okay, in this video we're going to set up our electrical plan on a sheet and also learn to create an electrical legend and set up some notes for your electrical plan. So the first thing we're going to do is set up a new legend, and you can do that either by going to View and selecting Legend, or you can get the same result by right-clicking on Legends in the browser and hitting New Legend. Now we're going to start off with a scale of 3/8 equals a foot. Once we put the legend on the sheet, you may adjust that scale later. And we're going to name this the electrical legend. Of course, all in caps. And hit OK. And a legend is basically just a blank sheet on which you place all the symbols for the electrical components. To place those symbols, you want to scroll down to the bottom of the browser and find Families, expand that out, and then find Electrical Fixtures, expand that out, and then it's just a matter of dragging your electrical fixtures into the legend. So there's our duplex outlet. And we want to identify the parts of the components in our legend. So I'm just going to go to the Annotate panel, click Text, and we use the 1/8 inch Arial text and just type in there what the component is. If I hover over the component here for a second, it'll tell me what the symbol is. This is an outlet duplex single. So back to text and just type that in, outlet duplex single. And let's spell duplex right. Okay. And then you would just continue dragging all of the other symbols onto the legend, and as you drag them on, you can line them up. You see the blue dotted line there allows you to line them up, and you just continue placing components and labeling them. Once the legend is complete, you're ready to start setting up your sheets. So I'm going to go down here to Sheets, expand that out, do New Sheet, and we're using the 11x17 horizontal. Okay, and the first sheet, I'm just going to place my electrical plan on that sheet. And it looks like it's just barely going to fit. At 1/4 inch equals a foot scale, which is fine. That's a good scale. That's the scale we want to try and use for all of our floor plans if we can. And I just need to drag the tag up here where I have a little space to put it. Okay, maybe down a click. And there's my electrical plan. Now we're going to do, for this house, since we don't have room on the sheet for the legend and the notes that we're going to add, I'm just going to come down here, and I am going to rename that sheet and call it E1 for the first plan of the electrical, and just put in here electrical plan. OK that. And then I want to add another sheet, B size. And I can also name the sheets right here, and we'll call this electrical legend dash notes. Then you just proceed to drag your legend onto the sheet. Okay. Now I cheated a little bit here. It took some tweaking to get this legend to the right scale and fit it on the sheet. I did that ahead of time, so you may have to spend some time tweaking your legend a little bit. I could tweak it a little more and line up all this text left justified. That would look better. And then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to add some notes to the electrical plan. So I'm just going to use the text command, put a text box there. Then I opened up Word here. I have a text document with all my electrical notes already in it. I'm just going to copy that, go back to Revit, and paste that into my electrical plan. And just make sure that looks good. Line that up, and we're good to go. Now, if you can fit all this on one sheet, that's good, but don't make your electrical plan scale smaller than 1/4 inch unless equals a foot unless you absolutely have to. So go on to 2 sheets, since we're using B size, is just fine.